Hey everyone, it's Ryan from Resell CMY. This is going to be a garage sale haul video. This is going to be from June 3rd, Friday. I'll put a screenshot here. You can see all the sales that were going on in a little town called Westmoreland. There was over 70 sales. Paul and I hit them from like 8:30 till like 11. Then I dropped him back off at his truck, and then I went out for another hour and a half or so. We just tried to, do one day where we hit it really hard. The day prior, there was actually a few Thursday sales, and we ended up spending like $180. And we got some live garage sale footage and stuff, but I'm still editing that. So this video will be out before that because I'm going to try to do this in just one shot. I'll just have to edit out when I go over to the bed here and get some of the gaming stuff that it's out of reach. Apologize for the nasally sounding voice. Last night I was at Paul's house for bonfire, and I was pulling a bunch of sticks out of the high grass, and within 20 minutes I knew I was screwed. The pollen and stuff, just my allergies are kicking in. So it's been a pretty lazy Sunday. I'm going to try to get this video done and just be productive somehow. But Friday went pretty good. We ended up spending $408. Paul and I are hurting on inventory, so we did pass on a lot of things. And we just got like either what we thought was going to be bigger ticket item stuff or just easy listing stuff. And I think we did pretty well. Yeah, you can be the judge and let us know in the comments in this video how you think we did. Obviously, you'll see a lot of this stuff and hopefully all of it in what sold videos going forward. Just real quick here before I start, let me move this out of the way. We did get a really big ticket item here that's going to be in this case. Stay tuned for that. I want to make a little room here so I can open it right up. But that's going to hopefully double our money on the day just for that case. So we think. We'll see here. We got to do a little bit more research, but I think it's going to end up really well for us. I think the first item I have here is also the first item we picked up during the day. It's just this little Sony voice-operated recorder. It takes a little cassette tape. This is M-507V. They had $2 on it, and the batteries did have a little corrosion, so we ended up just picking this up for $1. We'll try to clean it up. Even for parts, you could probably sell it for like $8 to $10. Hopefully, I can test it out and it's working and it's, $20 or something like that. Sale a little bit later. It's going to be hard to show you guys this one. It says, "The Guns That Won the West." This is the Franklin Mint. These are the little booklets. They're pewter replica collection firearms. So there's blunderbuss and muskets and handguns, and so that's the little booklet for it. I forgot how many Paul said there were, 25 maybe, but they're just pewter guns. They actually came in a case, but the case was jacked. All these were $2, so there's 5 long barrel ones, there's a whole bunch of them here. You can just see. For $2, we didn't even really look them up or anything. We're like, Franklin Mint, that's a plus. Little pewter figures and stuff, that's a plus. That looks like the blunderbuss right there, that big barrel on it. But you can see there's a whole bunch of them. Then I got a bunch of smaller guns too. I don't think there's a ton of money in these. But for $2, like I said, I think there was 25 of them or so. I think it was going to be like $50 or something like that. We'll see. A lot of the ones that were selling were in cases and stuff. So, but I mean, for $2, you can't miss a bunch of pewter figures like that. If there was 25 pewter animals, I would have picked them up for $2, $5. 25 of anything, little figures for $2. I mean, it doesn't even have to be pewter. You can buy 25 thimbles for $2 and make a little bit of money. So I'm going to set these out of the way because that bag's noisy. Also at that same sale, I just picked this up for $1. It's a trailer. double-decker trailer, Nylink Corporation. It was $1. Old metal toy. Decent condition. I mean, it's got a bunch of paint missing and stuff, but maybe 8 to 15 plus ship on that. Another $2 pickup that I'm just gonna take a chance on every time. A bunch of these, it's by PBS Kids. Word World. It's gonna be tough for me to say. Word World. It's a bunch of these DVDs. I think there's supposed to be like flashcards that go with them, but I don't have those. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 DVDs. They are in really good condition. $2, even if it's $15 plus shipping. That's still, an easy pickup right there. Let's see. Here, I'll go to my semi-bust of the day. Right here. Motorola. Cable modem. AC 1900 Wi-Fi router. Oh, sorry. It's actually model MG7700. Picked this up for $1. And this would sell for probably $80. But, without looking, that does not say Motorola. So they obviously replaced the one that they had in their home. This one, if it turns on and stuff, you could sell it for like $8 plus shipping. But so we'll still make money on it a little bit. But I was like, how much do you want for this? I knew Motorola. If they had said $10, I would have looked it up. But she was like, how about $1? And I was like, sold. But that's kind of the bust of the day. Still did really good at that sale, though. I'll show you some more of that stuff later. There's going to be a bunch of gaming stuff that I'll show here in a little bit. Part of that gaming stuff, actually, part of that gaming stuff is going to be these manuals, actually. Now, a bunch of these, they're kind of in rough shape here. You can't see them all on camera. You can see a bunch of the white ones there on the bottom. That's World of Warcraft. And honestly, these gaming manuals, I pick them up every single time. The guy said 50 cents a piece. Condition's a little rough, but at that price, I'm going to pick them all up. I think it was it ended up being like $5 for the lot here. Honestly, not a ton of value. The World of Warcraft ones and the Halo one, I don't know. I might just lot up a bunch of them, especially like the World of Warcraft. Just lot those up separately. They're only selling for like $4 or $5 a piece, for like $7 in free shipping and stuff. So I'm not dealing with that. I'll just blow them out of here for $10 or something for all of them. The three that might have value. This one would definitely be like $20, maybe $25. This is Morrowind Prophecies. It's kind of crappy though. This back cover. It's got some writing inside and stuff. I might just put like $10 on this separate, or if I don't feel like dealing with it, I'll just lot it with all of them and just send them all out the door. Same with this Dark Cloud one. The binding's kind of crappy on it. This would have been like a $15 one. Or maybe it was like 20 or something. I could still get like 10. But again, sometimes I just don't feel like dealing with stuff I have to disclose. This one, however, it's got some folds and a little bit on the binding. This is Dark Cloud 2. I wouldn't even... PlayStation 2. Okay, so I'm not real versed on these, but... this one actually in really good condition. I think it's like $35, $40. I think in this condition I could probably get $20, maybe $25. Like I said, it's pretty solid. And you price something with a little bit of damage, $10, $15 under everything else, it's going to sell probably within the first day or something like that. So that one will pay for all of it, and then maybe I'll just lot up the rest and have someone else deal with it for $10 plus shipping or something like that. What do I want to grab next? I'll just get these things out of the way. These aren't super fun things or anything, but I grabbed this Honeywell ceiling fan remote control, model 40009. It's got a little cut in the plastic. The batteries might be shot in there, but it's brand new. It's never been opened or anything. And I think it was $2, and it'll probably sell for, I think, 15 or 18 plus shipping. I think they were selling like 25 free shipping. So yeah, around there. This one's a little bit better, I think. Lux Smart Temp programmable thermostat. This one's a lot cleaner packaging, everything. It's actually a nice thermostat. TX 1500E. When I barcoded this on eBay, I think there was none listed. And I just happened to go to sold anyway, and there was like 4 or 5 of them sold for like $30 to $40. He was asking $8 on this, but I picked up this at the same sale. I'll go over this next, but this was $5 right there. It's Department 56 stuff, $5. This was $8, and I said, would you do just 10 for both? So I got this for $5 basically. So 5 into 30, let's say. So I'm a sucker for new household, like utilitarian type stuff. So I didn't really go through this bag or anything. He said $5. He said, it says Department 56. I kind of looked in it a little bit just to make sure they weren't all like snapped arms and everything. There's a bunch of little people inside. Here, let me tap this so I can see if I can. There's a bunch of little Department 56 figures and stuff. It's all Christmas related stuff. I did notice that it's not all Department 56. So the snowman in there said Limax. It's a bunch of figures like this. They're carrying DeFazio's Pizzeria. And I see like some little tiny nicks in the paint. But for $5, Department 56. Again, I didn't look it up or nothing. I don't know what these little figures go for. They're not in horrible condition. But I mean, you see. And I don't care if it says Limax or Department 56. I'm just going to lot it all up into one like Christmas scene thing. And we'll see what we can get. But yeah, $10 for this and the thermostat. And those were on later sale that Paul wasn't at. Same with this. I don't really pick lanterns up because I don't know a lot about them, but this one needs to be cleaned up, obviously. But they said $5 on this. And it has like this rippled glass on it. Canteen propane lantern. It's dusty and stuff, but it's actually in really good condition. Even the socks inside the lantern haven't even really been burned or anything. I don't even know. Yeah, it's definitely in really good condition. I was like $5. If it doesn't work, I'll just keep it for myself. I did look at this one up, I think late last night. It was like 25 to 30 plus shipping. So yeah, for $5, that's not too bad. Same with this. This was $1. It's kind of been, I think it's been popped open, but I don't think they even really, maybe they did take it out. If they took it out, they put it back in, you know, super correctly. Because, I mean, all the wires are back in there pretty much good. This is, sorry, you can't, Submersible trailer light kit. You can put it on like your, you know, your boat or something like that in the boat trailer. And it can go in the water. It's for brake lights. There's actually 2 of them in there. It shows you one on the front, but there's 2. And then he added a bunch of wire with a connection. So maybe that was in there. I don't know. I'll have to look at the other ones. But for $1, I'll just, if it doesn't sell for much, I'll keep it for a backup for my system, for my boat. Or maybe when we put together a trailer or something. I don't know. All right. Before I keep going, I'll just mention real quick. The reason we don't have footage for today is because there was like 77 sales or something like that. We bet, honestly, when it gets like that, we're just like, okay, we're going house to house. A lot of them are packed really close together. Let's just hit it hard and try to hit as many sales as possible. And we're not going to mess around with the GoPro and stuff. Plus, I'm not going to go through hours and hours of footage to make a video. The stuff for Thursday is like an hour and 50 minutes worth of footage that I have to go through and edit. and I'm at like 8% done with that. So this video will be out before the day before. So I like what sold videos better, and then second would be haul videos. I know a lot of people like the live garage sale footage, so that's why we're trying to do it. We're gonna try to streamline it a little bit better, so we can get more of that type of stuff out there for you guys. But next are these. Was there 5 or 6? 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of these. We ended up paying up a little bit for these. They're all brand new with tags. We ended up spending $30. It's a can. Designed in Los Angeles. They're a really small size. 0/23. But they're all brand new in tags. So what's that? That's $6 a piece we ended up spending on these. So at $6 a piece, we're hoping to get 15 to 25 on these. The size might hurt us a little bit, which might get us down towards that like 15 to 17. We'll see, but they're all the same brand, and they're all brand new with tags. So we're actually starting a little slow, so we kind of pushed the issue a little bit with those, but you know, we're not real big into picking up clothes, but sometimes when you're hitting a bunch of sales like that, you really want to start out decent, and we went like 4 or 5 sales without buying too much. I think this was the recorder was the only thing we bought for the first 4 or 5 sales. Okay, the next thing you're going to see, this all came from one sale. I paid 19, what was it, 30, 49. Paid $49 for everything I'm about to show you right now. And again, I apologize for the nasally voice. Allergies are kicking my butt today. It would have been way worse if I started in the morning. So, like I said, I spent $49 at this sale. Actually, a couple dollars more than that, but for what I'm about to show you right now, $49. First thing was the Xbox 360, and it's pretty clean. I got all the wiring and stuff like that over there, so that's pretty clean. It did have like a connect thing on there, so you can sell this separately as well. Let me set this out of the way. The Xbox 360 came with these games. Nothing special here. Modern Warfare 2. Red Dead Redemption. What's this? Crackdown 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Medal of Honor Limited Edition. And Call of Duty Black Ops. So they're all kind of similar games. Not a ton of value. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lot these up. Like I said, I spent $49 on everything. So Xbox 360, the Kinects, this. I think this half of it wasn't the better part of the deal. This was $30, I believe, for this. But that, I wasn't going to pass that up. Actually, I think I offered $30 just to get that sold. The better part of the deal was this. This is a bunch of Wii games, and there's actually some PlayStation 3 games in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 Wii games, 3 PlayStation 3 games. They wanted $2 a piece. I said I would buy all of them at $1 a piece, and they said, yeah, immediately said yes. The cool part was there was 3 PlayStation 3 games I didn't notice till later. They're all brand new sealed. So that's kind of cool. They actually didn't. I thought when I saw they were sealed, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get some pretty good money off of these. No. Decent, but like not like, I thought it was going to be like 30, 40 bucks a pop or something. No, not even close. But still very cool. This one does have a little tear in the plastic. Dead Island. Shrek Forever After. And that disc is loose in there. That's always great. Blood Drive. So I don't know anything about any of these. But I'll take brand new sealed games all day. I went through all the Wii games last night, and there's only one really good game in here. unless I'm missing something, but I'll rattle them all off. Again, I might just lot these up, do a big Wii lot. There's actually 2 duplicates in here. There's Link's crossbow training, 2 of those, not a bunch of value. Shrek the Third, Showtime Championship Boxing, Quantum Solace, the 007 game, Monster Truck Off-Road, then Connect Adventures. Is that a Wii? Oh, no, that's one of the Xbox 360, so there was also that. Bowling, Samba de Amigo, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Anniversary Edition, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Kawasaki Jet Ski, Big League Sports, Ultimate Party Challenge, Cabela's Big Game Hunter, Classic, what is this? Classic British Motor Racing, and then 2 more Big Game Hunters, Big Game 2010 and then Big Game Hunter. So so most likely I'll lot all those up together, or I'll separate out like the Big Game Hunter ones because there's like 3 or 4 of those, and so I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, at $1 a piece, at least lot it up, probably get, you know, $3 or $4 a piece. And some might be decent enough to sell for, you know, $10 and free shipping and make 5 or something on it. I don't know. But the good game was this Mad Dog Mccree Gunslinger pack. Never heard of it. Never had it before. I don't know. Like, I know about video games. I know to pick them up. I know to try to get them cheap. And I know there's really good ones, and I've sold thousands of them. But, it goes in one ear and out the other. I won't remember maybe but a handful of games, like Wii Sports. But this one I think is going to be like $40-50. At least 40, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, solid right there. That almost pays for the whole thing. I did pick this up too. This ain't going to be that great. I had a good deal on a bunch of other stuff, so I just paid exactly. They wanted $5 for this Atari. I just picked it up thinking it maybe it'd be a really good deal, because I had sold a little, you know, like modern Nintendo ones, and I sold those really good for like $60-70. This is like 15, I think. So 5 and a 15, nothing great there. Here's a controller for that Xbox 360. Or is that for the Xbox? No, this is the Xbox 360. Alright, grab the rest of the gaming stuff real quick. Also at that sale though, $2 for this. And this might be $30-40 for us. This is Tactical 511. Tactical series, this bag right here. The house that we were at, he is a police officer and a firefighter. It was labeled with police there. This is the only gear he had that he would sell us. But yeah, for $2, that bag's really nice. So should be $30-40 on that. At the sale, I bought this remote here, the ceiling remote. They had this beat up packaging right here. It's still sealed. The packaging is all crushed up though. PlayStation 2, Frogger, Hop, Skip, Jump, and Fun. It has the game and the pad in there. It's never been opened. I'm going to take it out of this packaging, have a good look at it. Should be a sealed game in there and the pad, and I'm going to sell those together. I think nothing special here. I ended up paying $3 for this. They were asking $5. The game, I think, will be like $10-12. And the pad, maybe like $15. I think I only found the pad on eBay one time. But I think putting them together, I'm going to put it for like $24.99 or something like that. So they get like the whole thing together. And that's it I got one more thing before the big item here. 2 more things. So then I went to another sale where I saw these game manuals. And even though that wasn't that big of a deal, I spotted them under a table and I was like, oh, game manuals. He's like, yeah, I wasn't planning on putting those out. I didn't think anyone would pay any interest. I'm like, well, I'm glad I spotted them. You got any more gaming stuff? He's like, I have original Xbox. I'm like, yeah, if you want to sell that, I'd be interested in that. And he went in the house and brought it out and bought out a whole slew of stuff. He ended up saying $40 for the Xbox and the games you're about to see. How did that work out? And then it was $5 for the manuals. And then he said, oh, I have a bunch of controllers too. Can we just do an even 50? So this part you're about to see was $45. The manuals were $5. So like I said, there was an Xbox. And you can see the disconnects here. All 4 of them are on the front. That's because there's multiple controllers that you're about to see. He hasn't played it in a while, but had this Xbox like a disc holder in it, and it does have a couple of games in it. It actually has a PlayStation 2, Monkey Island, Battlefield 2 for Xbox, Halo 2, and Indiana Jones, which I think some of them are in this thing. So. But yeah, just a separate disc case that I could sell separately there. Then he had a whole bunch of games. Whole bunch. Only 2 really good ones. The 2 really good ones were Crazy Taxi 3 and Sonic Riders. And still both of those were like $15 to $25 games or something. I can't really remember. But I'll try to read them off. There's a Shrek game, Brutal Force, X-Men Legends, Heroes of the Pacific, Sims 2. There's 2 volumes of Amped in here, so doubles. Area 51, Sims, From Russia with Love, Monopoly Party, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That would have been a good game too, but it's a little beat up, and it's also in I think a Blockbuster case, so it's like a rented game. So maybe I'll still try to sell that separately. I don't know. Halo, 4x4, Evo 2, Call of Duty 2, the big red one. Indiana Jones, Spider-Man 2, Oddworld, DJ Hero, which is actually a 360 game. I don't know why that's in there. Tiger Woods, Baird's Tale, Madden, NFL, 2K3, Prince of Persia. That might have been a good game to sell on its own, like $12 or something. Tony Hawk, Project 8, Elder Scrolls of Morrowind, Grabbed by Ghoulies, Jaws, Fusion Frenzy, and MVP Baseball 2005. So, not super great titles there, but happy to have them. I mean, for $45 for what I'm reading you guys off. So then you got another thing, a nice case that I'm sure I could sell separate for some amount. And I didn't even really go through this. He said there was a bunch of controllers in here, so this would be the first. So there's a remote, and we got 1 controller, 2 controllers, 3 controllers, 4 controllers. There's a 5. That one's a little smaller. 6. There's 6 controllers in here. Power cord. This bag actually has some damage to the bottom of it, but I might still be able to sell it. I don't know. Yeah, so there's a bunch of controllers. Those all test out good. There's a bunch of nice money coming back to us there. I don't know if it's worth selling the remote separate, but if it is, it'll ship first class, nice and cheap. So. Okay, so that's it for all the gaming stuff. Then the next buy I had, which I'm not super thrilled about, but again, there's so much stuff in this that I was like, I'm going to pick it up. Just give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. So I bought a Cricut machine. I don't even know. I don't even know exactly what these things do. It's some crafting thing. So it came with this, the Cricut Jukebox, which I think is only like $8-10 by itself, plus shipping. Let me get it all out and then I'll show you. Spent $40 on everything I'm about to show you guys. And I think the best thing to do for this is lot it up again. And the reason I say to lot it up again is this machine itself doesn't seem to have a lot of value. So, but they wanted 50. I said 40. They accepted. It was probably one of the last sales I hit on the day. I still think we'll do okay on it. It's just not really, with all the inventory we had, it wasn't a necessary pickup. But it's this Cricut machine right here. Some of them are extremely expensive. This one is CREX001. It's really clean, and they took care of all the stuff really good. I'm going to have to figure out how to test it and all that stuff. So again, it wasn't a necessary purchase, but sometimes it's hard to leave money on the table. Part of the reason I picked it up is because it had the machine, it had the cord, it had that Cricut Jukebox that I told you. It had all these florals, embellished, stretch your imagination, Sports Mania, From My Kitchen. This had a bunch of them in it. Love Struck, Trim the Tree, Wedding. It's just a whole bunch of this type of stuff. And I looked up like one of these when I was there, and it was like $7.99 plus shipping. So I was like, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these ones. This one that has multiple in it. So I'm like, geez, even if I have to sell these to get our money back and the rest is all just money, I'm like, I didn't even look up the model number, which I probably would have halted. But it also has this. In the case itself, you can see a cat had stretched its nails there. This thing is loaded with them. Has all sorts of these cartridges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these books. 10 more of those books, plus a bunch of padding, or not padding, but these like rubber like pieces that go on there. But yeah, I mean, I'll put it all in one big bundle, and honestly, I'll probably just, I seen them sell for like 150 with similar type stuff. Here's a couple more things. Cricut colors, sorry. There's a couple more packs of this stuff. It's got all this to it. I've seen similar lots sell for like 150, and they probably had less stuff than this. Honestly, I'm probably gonna put like 120, 129.99, something like that, and just try to get it to leave immediately. Like I said, when you have a ton of inventory, you have a lot less space. Okay. There, sorry I made you wait for this last thing here. I'm going to take a second here and get this out carefully and set it up so you can see it proper. This video is running kind of long, so if you're here watching up to this point, I appreciate it. Just give me one more second here. Alright, you guys, this is what we think is going to be our home run pickup. At least that's what we're hoping. I think we're going to at least do well on it. Potentially really well. All the other stuff you've seen, you know, maybe if I were to rate it, I'd say we got like a C plus going so far that day. If you add this doll to that, it could bring us up to like an A. And let me just explain myself. This is I think this is what Paul told. Paul did all the research on it. I pointed it out. This is American Girl doll. I think this is original 1986 Samantha, I believe. And she was really well taken care of. She's got all these outfits behind her hanging up. It's got multiple hats here, a purse. All 3 of these drawers are just filled with little odds and ends for her. Just all sorts of stuff. Case is in excellent condition. More clothes in there. Way over there, I can't reach them right now. There's like 3 or 4 books. There's a Samantha DVD. There's a whole, so all this is like one big lot of stuff. Like I said, really good condition. What Paul's thinking is we're going to end up putting, just kind of bear with me here because we're just going by comps. Somewhere around 900 to 1,000 we paid $145 for this doll. And the reason we paid $145 for this doll is, if you look at the case, you'll see it says, you can see it right on the top here. I don't know about with the shine. It says Pleasant Company. And this case alone sells for around $200 to $220 plus shipping. The case is excellent. The doll is excellent. All the outfits are excellent, hanging up there. They're not wrinkled, wadded up, nothing. All the extras, there's even extra hangers and stuff like that. I've never sold anything like this. We've sold dolls obviously before, but nothing, you know, this high value. So let us know what you think. Even if it, you know, at $145, if we had to sell the case for $200 and then the rest of it for $150, $200, you're still okay. But I think we're going to do a lot better than that. We'll probably put it just really high because it's such a nice like collection of items. And maybe after a week or two, if it doesn't sell, we'll turn on best offers and kind of feel it out. But I mean, there's people, there's people asking all sorts of stuff. I think there's lots that sold for $1,300, $1,400, $1,500. So we're going to have to do a little bit more of a deep dive. I would say minimum $500, $600, and we might get up to $1,000, maybe even more. I don't know. We haven't even pulled it all out to see exactly what pieces are in there. There might be an individual piece in here that sells for $60 that we sell separate or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we think is going to be the big find. I'll spin this around a little bit so you can see. This case is just really nice. Like I said, it says Pleasant Company. It has a leather handle up here up top that you can't see. So we're hoping that sale alone, so we spent $408. $145 is right there, what you just saw. So we're hoping that sale, it might double our money what we spent. And then all the rest of the stuff that you guys seen is just going to be profit. So I wanted to get this video done. I want to get all these video games out of here. I want to get that Cricut machine listed and out of here. When Paul comes over tomorrow, we're organizing a bunch of stuff at the house because amidst all the garage selling stuff coming in my house, Tuesday we're supposed to go out to Dan's, and most likely we'll be coming back with a truck full and a trailer full of stuff then. So might be a little slow on the sales side going forward because we're going to be dealing with a lot of inventory coming in. But if you're still here to this point, thank you very much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I do have live garage sale footage that I'm editing, and hopefully we'll get that out to you guys soon. That actually happened a day before all these sales. So stay tuned for that one as well. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye. Say Resell CNY.
Resell CNY.
Said please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
And bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.